Your Sasstastic Life with hosts Tricia Rivas and Wendy Fredrigo.
Hello, sassy friends.
Hello.
That was amazing.
It was.
That was great.
It was. Again, it's that teenage boy that comes out in me sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't know why it does. But that's okay.
I have a teenage boy that lives in my brain too.
Mm-hmm. Like I still laugh at farts and burps and anything inappropriate. I'm not going to lie.
Love it. That is, I've been backing out off of social media, but that is one thing I do go and watch funny fart videos, cat videos, dog videos.
Yeah. Wendy, I have been obsessed. I've always been obsessed with pimple popping, but you know what I'm obsessed with right now? Two things. Ingrown toenail removals.
Oh, I couldn't watch that one because I've had to have that done multiple times.
The hoof cleanings on horses and cows.
Interesting. The pimple popper thing, I have a queasy stomach, but I can watch those.
Oh, they're my favorite. Like when they shoot against the wall.
It's just unbelievable. Or when it's like a giant core, just this big core.
Oh, yeah. Or when they remove cysts.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have been a dermatologist.
I'm telling you, our daughter had to have sinus surgery.
Oh.
And we were at her follow-up appointment.
Oh, yeah.
And he had told us that he might need to go in there and clean out any so it's healed. There was some stuff he had to pull out.
Yes.
And I just wasn't prepared for what I was going to see.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like this 4-inch long, blood clot, but it was old, dark. It looked like he pulled a worm out of her nose.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so what was so funny is, he's asking her, are you doing okay? And I'm over in the corner. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm all right. And so he's like, it wasn't your nose that was getting shit pulled out of it, Mom. Like, I just was like so grossed out.
Yeah.
And thinking it was so cool all at the same time. But I mean, it was amazing. Yeah. Everything had healed and all that stuff needed to come out.
Yeah. And she's feeling so much better.
Feeling so much better and can breathe, which is helpful.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, and two, I mean, I know we don't always talk a lot about being parents, but when our kids don't feel good, like it is a whole different feeling.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's been a bummer for her to be sick for so long. So
yeah.
Anyway.
Good. I'm happy she's feeling better.
Yeah. So it's 2024. Doesn't that sound so weird? It sounds like so Jetson-like to me. I don't know.
Yes.
More than 2023 sound.
And we're almost 2 months in.
Yeah.
I mean, are we supposed to talk about the date? I can't remember.
We're at the beginning. We're at the beginning of 2024. The first quarter.
The first quarter.
First quarter. So
Exactly. How you been feeling?
Good. I'm taking charge of my health and getting some help and some assistance. It's a lot harder to lose weight later in life. So
oh God, yes.
But you know what? I shouldn't say that because I don't want to have a negative mindset. But I'm just excited to kind of take better care of myself.
Good. And you've went off social media.
I've been off social media. I really limit my time there. It's been nice. Again, it's like a love-hate relationship.
I know.
But
I know.
I was always saying I didn't have time to exercise or time to do this, but I was spending all this time on social media, and your phone tells you how much.
Oh gosh,
you're on it. So it's like,
oh yeah. And I told you I try to beat it every Sunday when it pops up. I try to beat the week. But I'll tell you what, my body, like mentally, physically, it doesn't surprise me when my percentage is up because I feel like it. I do. I feel like it. I feel a little yucky. It's just too much.
Yes.
Way too much.
I can tell now when I get on, I feel the anxious feeling really quickly because it's just too much for my brain to take in. So that's been really helpful. But I'm just excited for this year. I'm feeling really hopeful and I'm excited for Apex. I'm excited for us to be empty nesters. That's exciting.
Yes.
Going to the next stage of life.
Exactly. Get the red room done. I can't wait to help you decorate that.
The red room.
The room of pain.
Oh my God.
Pleasurable pain. That's what we call ours.
Your red room. Trisha got a little too excited about the 50 Shades of Grey series.
I rewatch that all the time. I was just rewatching it yesterday when I was redecorating my bedroom.
So it's like background music for you.
It is. Just like, like the Grinch during Christmas time.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. What are you excited about this year?
Oh my goodness. Rest, definitely doing a lot more of that in the aspect of scheduling in things that I like to do, like getting my nails done, getting a massage, coaching. I don't know if I told you I'm going to do horseback riding lessons. Yeah, maybe just once or twice a month. I love to be around horses, and it's just so therapeutic.
Yeah.
I'm excited I really feel like the three of us have a great plan for Sasstastic, and going forward and doing, some small groups and help you and I, using that generator part in us and getting people excited and, excited for Apex and what is to come for that, for, Jason. And I mean, good stuff, but not working so damn hard.
So tell me,
Not hustling.
Yeah, tell me the difference between hard work and hustling.
Yeah.
For
me, hustling is literally like never taking a break. You're working so much to where you're sick. You're missing out on family time. You don't even you're not sleeping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're logged on for 15, 16 hours a day. Now, don't get me wrong. There are times that is going to come up, Wendy. I'm an entrepreneur.
Yes.
I own multiple businesses.
Yep.
That is going to happen. But it was around this time last year that, remember, I ended up in the hospital.
Yep.
I mean, the doctors flat out said, you cannot keep up this lifestyle. You can't.
So what are some of the changes you have made since then?
Well, I'm not going to lie. Menopause has kind of interfered a little bit with that because I'm not sleeping the best.
Are you having hot flashes and it
my
wakes
gosh,
you up?
yeah. Yeah. Horrible hot flashes. But for me, it's just exercising, trying to get the appropriate amount of sleep that I want, drinking lots of water, journaling, resting. Like on Sundays, I kid you not, on Sundays, I go to church, I'll come home. Most of the time, I'll put my moo back on. And I watch
wear it to
TV.
church.
Exactly. Oh my God. I'll do some puzzles, I'll journal, I'll read, I'll do dot art. That's just really a day of working. We're not open on the salons anymore,
On the weekends, yeah.
yes, on the weekends. Thank you. We're not open at all. On the weekends. So I don't feel pressure with that either.
So you probably, well, I'm curious, like, how has that gone? Like, have people responded well?
They have.
Okay.
Financially, it's just gonna take a couple months.
Okay.
For people to realize that they can come in during the evening. Now, I have to say, though, last week we had some of our highest numbers that we've ever had, and that was being open Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People adjust.
Yeah.
And if they know the reason why behind it, they support that.
Yes.
They do. They support that. There's no reason for us to be open on the weekends. Not when we're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 8.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's just not. So again, just really enjoying life. I mean, we're kind of like on our second half. I mean, especially you.
Yeah, especially me. I might be 3/4 of the way there. I don't know.
I mean, so what about you? What are some things?
Just taking more time. I've always been a person that I have a hard time just doing nothing. So like even when we watch TV, I'm usually doing something else.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm just trying to focus, be more intentional.
Yeah. What are you and Jason excited about to be empty nesters?
I'm mostly excited for Jason to be able to just use his creative skills. I mean, he hasn't really fully been able to do that in his jobs over the years. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to just help him with that.
Yeah.
Like be a support person.
Yeah.
I think the other thing too is I talked about this in one of our episodes about how my worry had taken over me. So I'm really just trying so hard not to future trip and worry so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I do a short morning and an evening meditation, and that's really helped kind of protect the day, protect the worry, like just let it go.
Yeah. Because it can sneak in, can it? And I guess instead of fighting it, just lean into it.
Yes.
And think about, why am I having these feelings? Did something, did a thought pop up? Did something trigger it? Yeah. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I've had a couple clients tell me that they were excited to walk around the house naked.
Oh, when they were
After-
empty nesters.
What are you excited about, Jason?
I already do that.
Oh,
So
what time?
our shades go up at a certain time, so I mean, it's easy to miss the show.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah.
It's weird to think about, like.
Yeah. And I mean, this is a thing. It can go either way, right? I mean, I've had numerous clients too that after their kid's gone, they get divorced.
Well,
And that makes me sad.
yeah, that does happen a lot.
Because they lost who they were and who they were with each other along the way, because it was all about the children.
Yes.
And it's okay to be selfish.
Yeah, I
Of it
remember.
not being about always the children.
Yeah, I had someone tell me that they had dropped off their youngest at college, and in the car ride on the way home,
Yes, Wendy, I remember you telling me this.
her husband's like, "I want a divorce." Like, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
off the bridge we go.
Like, yeah.
We're going together.
Man.
Yeah.
So you get to meet a lot of business owners with the
Yes.
different things that you do. What are you hearing from people that they're maybe struggling with? And
Yeah.
what advice would you give to people? Because sometimes there's that pressure in the new year.
Yeah.
It's just
The numbers changed, but the shit's still the same.
the shit's still the same. So, like,
Yeah.
what are you hearing a lot that people are struggling with or that people might relate to? And
Yeah. Human capital, is the biggest one. Finding people that again want to work hard, not the hustle, because there is a difference. I've been hearing a lot more, like in the beauty industry, especially salon owners or spa owners, like them wanting it more for their team. Does that make sense? Than the team wanting it for themselves.
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that's, coming out with the government right now. You know what I mean? That I think has people maybe concerned, consumed, uh, confused,
Yes.
I guess more would be the thing. Again, it's the unknown, but there's a lot of things over the years that have always been unknown. I personally think, though, that COVID even made that worse. It really had. I was thinking about this morning when I was brushing my teeth. I wonder how long it took. We need to go Google this. How long it took people like from the Great Depression to feel some type of normalcy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the only thing. I was just kind of comparing that as far as with COVID. That's just the first thing that popped up into my mind, of how long did it really take for people to feel some sort of normalcy again?
Yes.
Because I don't think that is the case. At least when I talk to people, that is not the case. It really isn't.
Yep.
It really is not. People are worried.
Yeah.
They're anxious. A lot of the things that you and I talk about, Wendy, honestly. What about you?
It's almost like I think people really want to move on, but yeah, there's just that worry, like, what's the next thing? And then there's that show on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet because I would go down a rabbit hole, but then you have I know it's just a movie, but you
Yeah.
have stuff like that come out and it's going to make people worry.
Oh yeah. Well, and I've told you, and I mean, what are they call it, the doomsday preppers, or
Yes.
it was. I mean, I have to tell you, it makes you think. I don't know
Mhm.
if anybody else has seen the movie.
Yeah.
Um, and I was very reluctant to watch it too, because you don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it called the left?
I can't remember. It's with Julie Roberts though, right? Is that the one
Yeah.
we're talking about?
Yeah.
Um, so then that again, the unknown.
Mhm.
But you know what it is for me is that, did you ever really think that a pandemic would close down the world?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then you have the show come out and it's like, is it really that far from the truth?
Mhm.
It just makes you think. Again,
Yeah.
it's the unknown, it's the worry, it's just a lot of it since, when was COVID? 2019? Or
Well,
2020?
technically like the end of 2019, but it didn't
Yeah,
really take effect
till that March.
till March of
Yeah.
2020. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
here we are 4 years later,
Mhm.
and it's gonna take a while.
I
It
think too, with it
is.
being an election year,
Oh
it's
my
just going to be a
gosh.
shit show.
It is.
Mhm.
And I mean, I belong to a lot of different business groups, and I mean, literally I'll get on almost every day and there's 3 or 4 businesses that are closing.
Yeah.
They've decided to close, and it's just because they can't do it anymore. You know, a gal that I had talked to yesterday, she's like, "Trisha, I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not a licensed counselor. I didn't sign up for this part."
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And so she's taking into account and caring for her own mental health. And I get it.
Yeah.
I do. I get it. You have to.
So what advice would you give leaders that are feeling that
Mm,
pressure, that
mhm, mhm. For me, it's, you have to really go back to your why. And sometimes you have to dig deep in that,
yeah.
because I even have days where I'm like, fuck this. I mean, I've
Mhm.
called you before crying. Like, I did not sign up for this. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I can't. Life is way too short. I am not going to kill myself over this.
Yeah.
And then, it's a moment, lean into it, pray, journal, and be like, Trisha, you love this industry. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? You love your clients. You love the people that you work with. It's just a moment. Now,
Yes.
if that moment turns into moment after moment after moment, get the fuck out.
Yes.
I'm serious.
And it's okay
Seriously.
to change your mind. It's
Yes,
okay
it is. Yes, it
to
is.
simplify. It's
It's not
okay.
quitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not giving up. It's taking into account that you have to take care of your own mental and physical
Yeah.
well-being.
Mhm.
You really do. And that is not selfish.
Nope.
That is not
It's
selfish.
smart.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
The Trisha
I get
talk.
very passionate about that. I
Yes.
get very passionate about the aspect and the expectation what is on leaders anymore.
Yeah.
I really do. I really, really do. And it is a give and take, and it breaks my heart when there are amazing leaders that are getting out of leadership every day.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So, boy, I mean, I feel like that's who we're called to really help is people in leadership
Oh my
roles.
gosh, yes, Wendy.
Um,
Mhm, mhm.
because they need support. I
Yeah.
mean, and a lot of times, a lot of the support goes to the whole team
Mhm,
or, and so
mhm.
who's there for them? So,
It is. It is. Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Giving them tools, giving them outlets, giving them different ways to think about leadership,
mhm,
setting healthy boundaries. I mean, if I were to think about how I have led in the past, I have not always done it right. You know what I mean? I haven't. I've done amazing things. I've done things wrong before too.
yeah,
But I didn't always have the healthiest boundaries. I was doing things that parents probably should have been doing.
mm,
Like you know what I mean?
yeah,
The teams, their parents should be doing. Um, and that has to be a healthy boundary that is set.
yep,
Honestly, like, I shouldn't be bailing people out of jail. I shouldn't be picking, being an Uber. I mean,
yeah,
that type of things. So just setting those healthy boundaries. But I've been doing this for how long? You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
didn't go to college for leadership.
Yes.
I
It's
mean, you
just
know what I
been
mean?
baptism by fire, like,
You've got that right, being
mhm,
baptized in muddy water.
mhm.
I mean,
Right?
so I've learned along the way from other amazing mentors, from other amazing leaders. And you know what? I'm going to still fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yep.
You're only human. Again, welcome to my TED Talk.
Tricia talk. What color would the stage be? Green?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
The
I can
screen.
just see it now. The emerald
The
green
screen.
stage.
Yes, 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 yes.
She even has green nails right now.
I do.
I love it.
I do. I mean, what are your thoughts as far as with leadership? Because, I mean, yes, you are a solo entrepreneur, but there's been many times where you've been in roles of leadership.
Yeah, I think it's just that hustle culture for a while. It was that
Mhm.
big push, like boss babe and
Oh,
slay
yeah.
all day and
Mhm.
hustle this and hustle that.
Boss
Like
bitch.
boss bitch. And it's like, I don't know. I think for me, I've been trying to pick one or two things and go deeper instead of wider.
Yeah.
Like go all in with one thing instead of kind of half-assing a bunch of stuff. Like
Yeah.
full-assing just a few things, as Ron Swanson would say.
Yes.
Full ass one
Yes.
thing. So
Yes. I love it.
yeah.
I do have a tramp stamp that says boss bitch. I need to get it covered up. No.
Trisha has boss bitch on her right butt cheek. Right next to, remember we said we were going to get tattoos of each other on our asses. Boss bitch.
Who had the fawns? It was a movie. That's gonna drive me crazy. Where well, I'm not even gonna go down a rabbit hole. Yeah.
They were fawn tattoos?
The Fonz. Fonzie?
Oh,
Yes.
Fonzie.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
was
yeah.
thinking fawn, F-A-W-N.
Waterboy.
Oh,
Was it
Waterboy.
Waterboy? I can't remember.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I can't remember.
I was so
Yeah.
bummed. Henry Winkler was going to be at this event I went to in
Yeah.
Milwaukee,
Yeah.
and he couldn't come because he had
Yeah.
COVID.
Well, remember he was supposed to speak at the
The Nabo or no?
Urbandale.
Yes.
Yes. I was so
Yeah.
disappointed.
Twice I
Yeah.
had the opportunity to meet the Fonz, and
Exactly.
it fell
Yeah.
through.
The Fonz. Hey,
Mm.
with that said, what would be your theme song?
What would be my theme song?
Yeah.
Like for my Trisha talk?
No, just like in life. Jason, do you have
Oh,
one?
my theme song.
Simple Minds.
Oh, I like it.
You mean the band?
Don't you forget about me.
Yep.
Okay.
It's been my theme song since high school.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, of course, Judd Nelson.
Oh yeah, of
Throwing
course.
his arm in the air at the end of.
Oh yeah.
What's yours?
Eye of the Tiger.
Nice.
Oh yeah, totally. I have that on my other ass cheek. Not to put you on the spot.
Well, I just love "Respect" by Aretha Franklin.
Oh,
Like that.
gosh,
That's
you've
kind of
got
one of
that
my.
right.
I love that song so
Yeah.
much.
Oh yeah. Did you watch the Grammys at all?
I did not.
You didn't? I didn't watch the Grammys. I just caught little bits and pieces of it. But with Aretha Franklin, um, Miley Cyrus was really like, I mean,
Oh,
the
she was kind of channeling Tina Turner.
oh, it was amazing.
Yes,
It was amazing.
I did see her clip because her outfit kind of reminded
Oh, and
me.
her hair and her makeup and oh my gosh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
I had to laugh because again, that's someone that really stays true to who she is. And it's like, if you don't like me, go fuck yourself.
Mhm.
I mean, seriously, she really does.
Yeah.
And I had to laugh because, I mean, she had a great acceptance speech, but at the end, she goes, I don't think I forgot anything. And then she went, except my panties.
Of course.
But I thought,
I'm sure everybody in the front row was like, "Oh,
exactly. We hope she did. But I think that's a little bit of, I mean, and not to be crass in the, go fuck yourself, but I think that's kind of that theme for me in 2024 is just leaning into who I am. You know what I mean? When I'm tired, I say I'm tired.
yes."
You know what I mean? If I'm happy, I'm happy. And if I'm not, hey, you know what? I'm just not feeling it today. You
Yeah.
know, the energy's just not there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to just push through. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
again, like you said, there are going to be days we're going to have to do
God,
that.
yes.
We can't
No,
just completely phone it in all the time, but
no.
being a lot more careful what we say yes to.
hmm But being a lot more careful on how we speak to ourselves, Wendy. I
Oh,
speak to myself sometimes so shitty. I wouldn't even dream of speaking to someone else like that.
mhm.
You know what I mean? It's like, why am I speaking to myself like that?
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
if I
don't
wouldn't
even
do
get
it
me
to someone else.
started. That's one of my favorite topics.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think we should have a podcast on that too.
Yeah.
I do.
I
Mhm.
mean, that the relationship you have with yourself is the most important thing there
Oh
is
my
because
gosh, yes.
you're with yourself your whole life. So
Yes.
you have to be your
Yeah.
own best friend.
Yeah. And you know what? And with that said, too, feeling comfortable with the skin that you're in right now. You know, you and I talk about, our weight or, our
Mhm.
hair or this or that. I mean, it's a blessing. I mean, it's a gift from God to wake up every morning.
Yes.
Some people don't have, you know, they don't have
Mhm.
that,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, right now, I'm at my heaviest weight that I've been non-pregnant.
Fat Tess.
Yeah. Yes, listeners, she just called me a fat ass. And then Mr. Producer laughed.
Because it took him off guard.
But I would say I love myself more today than I probably have my entire life.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
that's taken a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
girl, you're using your words a lot more in the aspect of you're telling people how you feel.
I'm using my words. I'm
Yes.
it's just extra weight. Like
Yes.
one of my favorite things I learned in my health coach training
Yes.
is like it's just unused energy.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
So I could go for days apparently.
Exactly.
Weeks maybe.
Yes.
But so it's like I know that I can get it off. It's
Yeah.
just like really taking the time to do it.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
letting my sweet tooth
Oh, I know.
go and
Mhm.
just being a lot more careful about what I'm eating.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm definitely an addict when it comes to sugar.
Mhm.
I am. I am. And then we've had this conversation before too. You feel like crap.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
brain's not working. The stomach's not working. I mean, no wonder I'm
Yes.
shitting myself.
Right? Because after I've had something sweet, then I have to have something salty.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. Or I'll crave pop, and I am not a pop drinker. But
Mhm.
you have a couple pops, throughout the day, and it's like, oh,
Maybe you should try those. We get those prebiotic sodas.
oh,
There's one called Poppy. There's one
yeah,
called, yeah, this is a shameless plug. I'm not getting paid by them.
yeah.
Poppy and
Olipop.
Olipop. So
Oh,
they
okay.
have prebiotics in them,
Yeah,
probiotics in them.
I love it.
So that might help your tummy.
Yeah.
I would limit it to one a day, but
Mhm. Yeah.
they're quite good. I mean, if you're gonna have like a soda,
Yes.
I don't,
Yeah.
I'm watching my sugar, so I probably won't drink those
Yeah.
very much anymore. But
Mhm.
um,
Love it.
yeah,
I love it. 2024 is going to be a good year. It is.
yes,
And it's going to take being intentional. And
yes,
I know both of our
Mhm.
words. And surrounding yourself with people that will hold you accountable to that
Yep,
and reminding you of that, you know, to, remind you of the amazing human you are.
yep.
And that's what we're here for.
And I think for anybody that's worried about things like that we talked about earlier, like th- that's always going to be a thing. There's always going to be
Yes.
chicken littles running
Oh
around.
my gosh.
We could sit and
Yes.
worry about all kinds of stuff, but
Yes.
why?
Exactly.
Like, why?
Yes. Yes.
Any energy we have in our tanks, I'm not going to
Mhm.
put towards that.
Gosh, no.
I think that's why I didn't want to
No.
watch the movie because it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, a
Yeah.
spaceship could crash on Earth tomorrow. I mean, I just
Yes.
can't worry about that kind of
No.
stuff. So
No, no,
it's
no.
like,
No.
worry about, just get, I shouldn't say worry about, like, just pay attention to the things that you have control over and just kind of
Oh, yeah.
calm your tits about the rest.
Oh, yeah, girl. Tits up.
Tits up, just move moving forward.
What is that? The Marvelous
Miss Maisel.
I have not watched that yet.
You haven't watched it?
No, I know. And so many people are like, Tricia, you would love that.
You
like
would love
Ted
it.
Lasso. I know.
Actually, my favorite character on that show is not the main character. It's her friend that says tits up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tits up.
Her manager. She's hilarious.
Tits up.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, this is the thing. I think for the three of us, again, 2024 is going to be amazing for Apex, for Sasstastic, personally, professionally. You know, we have a game plan on how we want to move forward.
Yep.
With Sasstastic, and, you know, definitely focusing on small groups.
Yep.
And helping generate ideas and momentum and all that good stuff.
We have a cool room here that we're working on. More exciting things to come.
Absolutely
for
amazing.
generating ideas. So I would just like to say, any of you listeners who are like a solopreneur or you're a business of 1 to 20, and you just need a community, you need support, you need love. That's us. We're here for it. So reach out to us. You can email us. You can send us a message on social.
Send the pigeon.
Send a carrier pigeon. Send an owl. Whatever. The air smoke signals. Airplane message.
Oh, I'm having a full-blown fucking hot flash as we're talking.
Well, it's probably these damn lights. We need to get like a cooled seat.
We need a fan.
We need a cooled seat and a fan for Tricia. I thank God my hot flashes have been at bay.
Good, honey. Good.
If I don't know, I'm just loving it while it's there.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Okay, friends. Well, we love you. We're here for you. Keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Take a nap. Do what you got to do. Just keep moving forward.
Exactly. I love it. Peace out.
I don't know what else to say. She just said, peace out. Oh my gosh. I'm drinking so much more water. I'm going to pee my pants. I'm laughing.
I did not laugh at that.
Did not laugh at what? Oh, her calling me fat ass?
I did not laugh at that.
I don't care if you laugh. It was funny.
You're going to get emails saying, Mr. Producer's a fucking asshole.
We can cut that part out.
Your Sasstastic Life is produced by Apex Creative. Go to apexcreative.vip. That's APEXX creative.vip.